A great man once said,
"The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No, no, no."
What's up, you guys? I am John Michael R. Ibanez from the Philippine Science High School Central Luzon campus. I am a special science teacher, but besides being a regular science teacher, I am also the Data Protection Officer. And with it comes my advocacy for privacy. Today, I am going to list down the top 10 Napaka, see what I did there, Napaka common privacy issues that we observe here sa campus. Today, I am joined by my fellow expert panelists who will be weighing in on their ideas on these issues.
Okay. I am Engineer Patrick P. Olegario and I'm a special science teacher.
I'm Randy Joseph Fernandez, so I'm a special science teacher here in Philippine Science High School, so I'm teaching engineering and technology classes.
Join me as we explore our top 10 napaka-common privacy issues. Without further ado, let's begin with number 10, add friend basta may mutual. Social networking sites often show any mutual connections between two persons. People sometimes add others as long as there are enough mutual connections online. It is important to remember that these people may not be real-life friends. I know, I'm guilty of it too.
So I think Filipinos are social people and desire connections, so they're driven to create connections because of that. So yun, parang gusto natin magkaroon ng parang ka-click or something. Kinukuha natin yung parang pag nakita tayong common person, so parang ginagrab natin yung opportunity na, ay, kakilala ko to, parang gano'n.
After adding friends, how about we add something different? How about like number 9, browser extensions? Browser extensions are meant to help us work easier, and sometimes to add a little fun to our browsing. But sometimes they come with a few compromises. Many of the extensions we get come from their own marketplaces, but some websites offer their own. And those that offer their own sometimes make their own changes, like your homepage and search engine.
Well, guilty ako sa browser extension. In my experience, oo, ganun siya. Parang pagka-open mo ng browser, hindi naman ito yung dapat na command or dapat na mangyari pag may naklik ang something. Tapos nakita ko na parang nagbi-blink or nag-highlight yung extension niya, yung logo niya sa gilid. Ibig sabihin siya yung nag-set.
Yung sa browser extensions naman, I think people like to try new technology. So sometimes hindi natin tinitingnan kung ano yung mga EULA, yung end user license agreements, parang ganyan. Parang nakita natin, mukhang maganda yung ginagawa nito or popular siya. Parang hindi na natin tinitingnan yung fine print. Tapos click na lang, kuha na lang mga ano.
So, punta naman tayo sa number 8 natin sa ating napaka list, which is email phishing and online scams. Email phishing is the delivery of fake emails from a scammer that seek to get your personal and login details so they can take over your account once you hand it over. These emails often come with a feeling of urgency, like you need to do this right now.
Pero nowadays, medyo aware na din mga tao sa ganito, di ba?
Nowadays, aware na sila.
Though dati hindi. Lalo sa
dati.
email, tapos sasabihin nila na they are just asking for your help, na i-transfer yung fund from their country to your country, ganun, and then you'll be given commission.
A lot of people. So, maraming tao enticed sa mga get rich quick na mechanism. So, parang nakita nila na parang kahit nga ng text na parang tinext ka ni attorney, ganyan-ganyan. So, parang yung iba nag-text agad or naludan ng 20 pesos, parang pakibalik, ganyan.
Whenever you receive an email like this, it's always good to check the exact email address of the company or person who sent it. Most companies will never ask for your login details or credit card numbers because they already have it to begin with. So be careful with who your emails come from. Moving on to our number 7 in our list are phones without pins or any form of security.
Oh, guilty din ako dito. Sinabi ko sa ito kanina, sir.
Yung S10 nyo ba, sir? Naka-fingerprint.
Yes, actually lahat. Double siya. So, unlock, tapos naka-secure folder pa lahat ng apps.
So, yung phones naman is kadalasan kasi malapit sa atin. So parang may sense of security na na-associate sa proximity ng isang bagay. So parang pag malapit sa atin, parang naisip natin, secure to, hindi siya mawawala lang basta.
It's always a good idea to set a good amount of security on your phone like lock screens, fingerprints, and facial recognition, to name a few, just to keep prying eyes off of it. And when, I hope this never happens, you lose your phone, it's a good idea to always have some way to trace it or recover it, like Apple's Find My app or Google's Find Device app. Moving on to our number 6 are targeted ads. Some people say ads make the world go round. But in order to make ads more effective, you need to serve the right ads to the right person. Some online ad companies choose to profile your browser through cookies. Some follow you through online accounts.
The same ad, kung hindi man the same ad, parang the same line, kunyari clothing line daw siya, na lagi mong nag-order, lagi mong binivisit yung website. Lilitaw din siya like Zalora, lilitaw sa Twitter, lilitaw din siya sa Instagram.
So yung sa targeted ads, so they appeal on our interests. So the more you browse a certain website, parang mas may tendency na yung advertisement mo is related sa website. So
Clearing your browser's cookies and cache can often throw targeted ads off your tail. But if you feel more conscious about it, you can always get browsers that prioritize privacy like Brave. Moving on to number 5, we have trolling. This goes for both being the victim or the bully. Trolling is a form of online bullying where the perpetrator is often hidden behind a fake account. They try to harass people who don't share their views in the comment section, making it a very toxic place.
Active ba kayo sa mga comments section ng mga news sites?
Dati. Doon ako na toxic, kaya dinisable, dini-activate yung FB.
So parang binibait nila yung tao na magbigay ng information based dun sa isang, yun nga, controversial na information.
Moving on to our number 4, it's open Wi-Fi connections. Public establishments like malls often install open access Wi-Fi free of charge to customers. However, you might sometimes see businesses asking for your phone number in exchange for an hour of Wi-Fi.
Nung dati, nung hindi pa ako postpaid, wala akong hesitation na ibigay yung, i-input yung number ko basta makakonect ng 30 minutes to 1 hour free Wi-Fi usage.
And ayun nga, ayun nga, sinabi ko kanina is social yung mga Pilipino. So igagrab ng mga tao yung opportunity kasi para sa kanila, libre siya.
A public Wi-Fi at school might be relatively safe because everyone who connects is either a student or a teacher. But Wi-Fi in parks or malls might be a totally different story. Heading up to our number 3 is the fake or poser account.
May gumawa na ba ng fake account ninyo?
Meron. Poser account.
Yeah, poster.
Yeah. It was late 2017 na na-discover ko siya. 10 years na pala niya ako ginagamit as a poser.
Yun nga. So, pag familiar sa atin yung tao or familiar sa ating information ng isang tao, parang mas natatrust natin yung tao. Parang yun. And then since trusting na tayo, we tend to share information na kahit na hindi naman dapat.
Fortunately for us, most social networks now have facilities to report activities like these. You can even get help from your friends to report that poser. And moving on to our penultimate number in the list, we have number 2, one password for all.
One password for all. Gawain ko siya.
Why do you think people do it? The one password sa lahat.
Convenience. Para hindi ka na rin mag-iisip na, oo nga pala, ibang account ito. But
Hindi lahat ng tao ay kayang mag-memorize ng passwords. Actually, yung mas malaking problem is yung mga tao na sinusulat yung password sa papel, tapos dinidikit na lang sa monitor. Mga ganyan. Parang ang dami ko nakikita ganon. So, tapos hindi lahat ng tao aware na merong password storage na applications na secure, more or less secure.
Before we reveal our number 1 napaka-common privacy mistake, let's have a recap of the 10. So number 10, we have add friend basta may mutual. Number 9, browser extensions. Number 8, email phishing and online scams. Number 7, phone without PIN. Number 6, targeted ads. Number 5, trolling. Number 4, open Wi-Fi access. Number 3, fake or poser account. Number 2, one password for all. And our number 1 napaka-common privacy mistake is forgetting to log out of the browser. Forgetting to log out of your browser is like leaving the keys to your house on the front door. Anyone can just get in and steal stuff, or worse, post nasty stuff about you without you knowing it.
well, hindi ako guilty dito. Unless personal computer ko yung gamit ko. They believe na pag kinlose na nila yung browser, naka-log out na rin sila. Yun yung nakikita kong reason. Tapos, magre-reklamo sila sa akin na hindi na sila makapag-login ulit. Because someone changed the password.
Mas iniisip nila, lalo na may mga laptop, may sariling workstation, akala nila is nandun pa sila sa sarili nilang workstation. Tapos pag alis nila, ay nakalimutan ko na mag-log out, nakaalis na ako sa computer shop or something. Or nagmamadali lang talaga. Tapos nakalimutan nila i-click yung log out.
It's always a good idea to ask yourself if you've logged out of a browser before leaving the computer. What's a few seconds to spare when you have your very important account logged in, right? And that wraps up our top 10 napaka-common privacy issues commonly observed here at school. So we hope you enjoyed this episode of Napaka because it's the only episode ever going to be made. Thank you for watching.